Is he going to accept me the way I'm looking and what I'm wearing? Because there's a lot on the line for me.
Have you seen any rumours?
There's a rumor going round. All the rumors are true, yeah.
Rumour though now,
I'm always making decisions based on what my parents want or what the community want.
In episode 2 of Married at First Sight, we kicked things off with Lindell and Cameron waking up as husband and wife, and Lindell was feeling comfortable with Cam and excited for their honeymoon.
I'm pretty excited for the honeymoon with Cam. Congratulations, newlyweds.
While Lindell and Cameron pack for Fraser Island, Brunty and Harrison wake in separate beds after their wedding night drama and rumors of the girl on the outside world, and Harrison brought a bracelet for Brunty as a peace offering, and later Harrison explained to Brunty,
you have a life before this, right? And it's always going to follow you in.
After hearing that Brunte opened up to Harrison about her fears of being disposable, Harrison assured Brunte that he has left his dating past behind him for the process. Now, do you believe him? Because I sure don't.
Look, it's going to be tough to come back from.
The twosome bury their hatchet, and later on, Lindell and Cam and Brunty and Harris all depart for their respective honeymoons. We were then reminded of Sandy's struggles, meeting her parents' high expectations, and later on we learned that Sandy was going against her parents and Indian culture to go on the show, and hopes that the show will allow her to be herself around her partner.
As extreme as this is, honestly, I feel empowered to think that I'm making this decision just for me.
Sandy has that BDE.
That BD energy.
But then, she's also kind, driven, and ambitious, and she's got her own business.
What I see, a boss like you need a boss like me.
The experts have paired her with driven business owner Dan, whose biggest success is his daughter.
I hope she's genuine, because you are very genuine, and I hope she's driven too.
So far, so good. So let's move on and meet Jessie and his long list of ex.
Oh, there you are. Just so you know, I was up all night, but I have finally completed the penny-specific section of the new roommate agreement.
Yeah, well, not necessary. We broke up again.
Star sign chicks. Oh my god, that's such a Libra thing to do. I'm not Libra. Now you're getting agitated. That's such a Leo thing.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Jessie's perfect girl is someone like him, preferably tattooed. So we met tattooed Claire, who's a kindergarten assistant, and she's accustomed to tantrums, so she'll be able to handle Jessie. Claire is unapologetically herself, which Jessie will love and appreciate. On to the weddings.
As a child, this is what I dreamt. This is what I look like on my wedding day. It's actually all come together.
Yeah.
Sandy headed to her wedding without the support of her parents, but she had her siblings' support for her big day, and Dan's friends. Their first impression on an Indian wedding proved that Sandy going against tradition meant that more multicultural representation was needed for on TV. Anyway, Dan's friends called the ceremony over the top.
Dan doesn't know what he's in for. I don't know if this is what he signed up for either.
In case you don't know what passive-aggressive racism sounds like, you just witnessed it. Anyways, Sandy's brother led her down the aisle to meet Dan, and things got awkward between Dan and Sandy, while Tweedledee and Tweedledum voiced out their opinion. However, Dan eased Sandy, telling her,
You look beautiful. You nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Now, Danny felt a spark between himself and Sandy, and her vows showed off her personality and her sense of humor. She went Dan and the guests over with her heartfelt and hilarious vows, including Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
You look stunning. You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You really do.
I tried.
Dan revealed he had a daughter. The twosome exchanged garlands as a symbol of love and respect in the Indian culture, and Sandy was pleased to be matched with Dan as he was open to her traditions. Now, Dan's expectation of an instant connections were met. Meanwhile, over at Jessie and Claire's wedding, Claire believed the universe gave her Jessie.
I wonder if she'll be so hot, and I'm just like, oh my god.
If you're not a fan of Jessie's pink suit, fear not, as Claire's father opted for a red jacket. And you know, there's a saying about women being attracted to men like their fathers.
Forget that. Forget that. I'm dead.
Yep, same, but different. Claire makes her way down the aisle and Jessie was excited and thought Claire was ungodly hot. Now Claire loves the suit and thought Jessie was cute. I'm loving the energy between these two, and the twosome bond over tattoos and share their wedding vows and their ability to click their jaws.
We are so weird.
That is crazy.
Jessie became emotional during his vows, and Claire appreciated that her husband isn't shy from tapping into his emotions, and he appreciated that Claire supported him while he was emotional. And Jessie was feeling sparks between himself and Claire, so much so that he felt like he was the LMA.
The luckiest man alive.
Over at Dan's and Sandy's reception, Dan was excited to experience Sandy's cultural heritage, and Sandy's sister explained their parents' absence, and Dan was in awe of his trailblazing wife. Meanwhile, over at Claire and Jessie's reception, Claire wanted to feed Jessie, and that gave him an egg.
When's your birthday again?
When Claire asked him about his birthday, things took a turn for the worst in Jessie's world, but for me, it was hilarious to watch.
July the 2nd.
I'm your cancer.
What the hell was that? What was that noise?
I hate the star sign cheeks.
Okay. So do you know about star signs?
I think, in fact, you know what I think?
What?
I think it's sexy.
I'll teach you one day. I'll tell you more about it.
No! It can't be! No!
Oh. Well, she's a star sign chick.
Bye-bye.
Things got worse for Jessie when Claire started talking about crystal. Then Claire pulled out a crystal from her bra and Jessie was just TV gold. He was over it. Meanwhile, over at Dan and Sandy's wedding, the twosome stepped out of the reception so they could get to know each other better. Dan reassured Sandy that there is no rush. He is just keen to get to know her.
If you got my back, we're good.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because I'm a very loyal person. I'm in it for the long haul. It's not just...
Feeling accepted by Dan, the twosome enjoy their wedding reception, and so do their guests. While Jessie and Claire get to know each other, we discover that Claire has landed herself in ick territory. Claire gifted Jessie with a crystal, and Jessie managed to put it together and get over himself.
The best way forward is for me to respect her passion and try to change my boundaries.
With that, the twosome shared a kiss. The next day, Sandy and Dan embarked on their honeymoon to Singapore. The twosome looked happy on their honeymoon. As for Jessie and Claire, they will honeymoon at the woods Sunday, but things got tense.
He actually shushed me a couple of times today, and I did not like being shushed.
Jessie tried to explain himself that sometimes he needs silence. Silence is golden and all that jazz, right? For me, Claire was spot on. Jessie should take the time to get to know his wife, and I felt bad for her because his nitpicking will eventually drive a wedge between them. Hey you, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.